All right, I'm going to go over the second page for your math today. It's got a lot on it. So first, it just gives you two like pizzas, and it says find the improper fraction. So you might get confused at first. I feel like the instructions on this aren't very clear. So really what you're doing is you're figuring out for each of these pizzas what is the fraction. They're both on mine broken up into eighths. I can tell because I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to count the parts in each of your pizzas. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts shaded, so this will be 5/8. And this other pizza, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts shaded. Remember, the numerator is the number of parts shaded, the number of parts that I have, and the denominator is the number of parts that are in a whole. So now that I've got my two pizzas, basically I'm saying how many total pieces of pizza do I have. So I can add these both because they have common denominators. If this one was 7 or something other than 8, I couldn't add it and I'd have to find common denominators first, but they made that easy for us. So I just add across. 5 plus 6 is 11, and 8 stays the same. Remember, I don't add the denominators. It doesn't go to 16. It stays 8. So now I've got 11/8. This is the improper fraction. And you could stop there, but I think you guys know how at this point. I know you know how to go from an improper fraction to a proper fraction, also known as a mixed number, because we've got more than 1. 11 is more than 8. So for this one, remember you would do one of two ways. You could either just think, okay, I know that a whole is 8/8, plus I need another, how many more to get to 11? Well, 8 plus 3 is 11, which means that my mixed number is going to be 1. This is really 1 and 3/8. The other way we talked about in class to go from improper fractions to mixed numbers is that you can divide. So I'll take 11 and divide it by 8. 8 can't go into 1, but it can go into 11 one time. 8 times 1 is 8, subtract 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. I have nothing else to bring down. This would normally be a remainder, but when we're doing fractions, you can convert this into 1 and 3 over my number out here, eighths. So two ways to go from an improper fraction to a mixed number. We'll do one more example here if I can find my eraser. All right, so first we have to draw some pizzas. Let's see, I'll do fifths this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not exactly even, but I'm doing my best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'll shade 1, 3, 4. Okay, so we have two pizzas here, just like last time, and I'm going to need for you to count the number of pieces in each for our denominator. So we'll do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're both fifths. That's good. It means we don't have to convert to add. Then we have to count how many pieces are in each. How many pieces are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4 in this one. And 1, 2, 3 in this one. So I have 4/5 plus 3/5. Denominators are the same. So we just add, oops, that's not a plus symbol, that's an equal sign. We just add the top. 4 plus 3 is 7. And it stays fifths. This is our improper fraction. We need to go from an improper fraction now to a mixed number. So we could either pull out our whole. We know that 5/5 would be 1 whole. And then how much more, 5 plus what do I need to add to get to 7? Remember, it stays fifths. 5 plus 2 is 7, which is really, 5/5 is really 1. So I really have 1 and 2/5. One way to get to our mixed number. Or you could divide 7, the numerator, by the denominator 5. 5 can go into 7 once. 5 times 1 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. And I have nothing else to bring down, which means I have a remainder, but I can convert this into a fraction of 2 over our outside number 5. Really, we're doing the same thing with both of them. We're just taking out the wholes and what we have left. So this is what you need to do on your second page for math today. Figure out what the fractions are for the pizzas, add it up. They should all be the same denominator. If you get different denominators, maybe check your work again, because I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Once you've got an improper fraction, then you can convert it to a mixed number. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. I'll be at school most of the day with my phone on me, so I can be answering your questions as usual. I'll talk with you later, guys.